Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Picker Circle. Tonight we have John Lyon with us from the Deep Cove Coffee House. And John has kindly offered to give us a demonstration of some online jamming tools and ways that we can work together to actually play music with each other instead of at each other. So with that, I'll turn things over to John and let him show us how this stuff works. And when that's done, we'll quiz him a bit and see what it takes to get this stuff to work on our own machines.
The last performance we did, I think I used Sonobus. We were having trouble with Jack Trip. And the protocols are different between Sonobus. Sonobus and Jamulus work the same way on the Mac. And really, I'm only doing this on the Mac. I've got a little, this is a little Jack Trip server here. So, yeah.
Could I just ask you then to kick this session off tonight and just do a song or two?
So Dawn and I are going to do The Way You Look Tonight. And Dawn does some lovely picking with this, so I just love playing it with him. So here we go. And Annie, here we go. So it's a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. How about your lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft? There is nothing for me but to love you, just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you, just the way you look tonight. Don Fraser. just the way you look tonight.
Well, thanks, John. That sounds terrific, and it's amazing to see three people on Zoom who sound that good.
How the three of you are arranging this?
Okay, so we're using one of the jamming software packages called Jack Trip. And on the Mac and on Windows too, it used to be a command line thing. Dawn and Annie are using that, and I'm using that. We're all three of us clients, and then I have a Jack Trip server running Linux.
We have about usually 6 or 7 people on the circle, and quite often, because I do these as videos, I get 30 or 40 people viewing the video.
Oh, cool.
So your audience is larger than it seems, at least at first cut. And we'd really like you to join the circle tonight, and we can go around and you can see how it works.
The information, most of it's on my Facebook page as well.
So where do you set up the server, John? Do you set up the server on your own computer? Because Charles, the version that you were looking at was what was that one called again?
It's called Jamulus.
So I have a Jamulus server.
Okay, so do you think this is better than Jamulus, John?
Yeah, Jamulus is dead easy to use compared to Jack Trip. I put up with Jack Trip because that's where the magic happens.
Why do you say that, John?
Well, I say it because the sound that I can get with Jack Trip, in spite of the hassle involved in setting it up, is so good it sometimes moves me to tears.
I think, John, one thing I could say is that like a lot of what John is trying to do is trying to get it into a Zoom meeting, and that's, to me, is like an extra. You can use the Zoom video and just have have it muted.
Okay.
But I'll say I've jammed with several people, and we hardly ever use the video. We just found it wasn't necessary. It's necessary for something like this, a coffee house where people are listening. But if you're just jamming with each other, I don't know. I didn't find the Zoom was particularly necessary. But it depends on the person, right? So.
Well, I've done some jamming with the Jamulus thing up and down the West Coast, and I find that I don't miss the video at all.
Yeah, exactly.
But for this sort of group, and to introduce this to, say, Pacific Bluegrass and the Folk Song Society, it really seems like it has to interface to Zoom.
Would you recommend that is the best one to start off with?
I think either that or Sonobus. Sonobus is also very easy to use, and it's very well documented. I have to say, like with Sonobus, it's got a little built-in metronome that you can use if you want to play along, and you can actually send the metronome signal out to everybody. You
can record as well.
And you can record?
John,
yes.
I'm hearing some reverb. Is that also a product of the Jack Trip?
Yeah, I added a little bit of reverb, probably a bit too much actually, but but I'm using something now called the CAF audio plugins, and somebody wrote a program called, I think it's called CAF Jack Host, and so I've got all this reverb, compression, something called the Exciter.
How much of this is peculiar to Macintosh setups versus Windows setups? I think it's important to keep that distinction.
What I'm using is on Mac.
Well, okay.
I still think you need a virtual audio device that is designed to be a kind of a connect, to provide connectivity between audio apps.
Well, I believe the Adelson digital audio workstation that comes with the Focusrite audio interface will do that, but I have to confess I haven't tested it.
There is a website and a podcast series by a guy named Audio Geek 11. It's all one word. He's from Australia. I think he's Greek, but he's from Australia. And Audio Geek 11 has exactly the same focus I do, trying to provide information to help people get online for jamming. And his way of approaching Windows was to use a digital audio workstation. It might have been Ableton, But it's one of the cheaper ones because it
Okay.
only costs, I think it costs $60 US. And what it is that it has the ability built into it to interface with something like Jack Trip or something like Jamulus. You
Well,
can actually,
Ableton was designed to be a DJ workstation, so I can see why that would be the case.
yeah. Obviously, you want to play audio files and stuff, maybe from VLC or something like that, right? Or
Right.
from Windows Media Player. But anyway, Audio Geek 11 has that information. I didn't dig deeply into it because, shall we do another tune or shall we go around the circle? Well, I'd
Let's
be
go
happy
for
to.
another tune.
So Don Fraser and Annie Bailey, any particular, any druthers or something you'd like to do? So this song has an interesting story because, and I remember thinking, well, it was an interesting exercise, but it's too dark. I'm not going to sing this song. I just couldn't see how it would fit. And then along came COVID. Frost in the trees, snowy in the hills, icy winds neath the windowsill, leaves change color and disappear. Iron winter drawing near, or lake and town, field and creek, hunts the aged and hunts the weak. Danger comes in fellowship. Iron winter, bitter grip. Iron winter, old widow maker, heartbreaker, bone shaker. You make us better if we survive. If we can learn, we can stay alive. Crackling fire, wood piled high, food in the pantry in good supply, food in the cellar, but summer's gone. Iron winter, teach us to be strong. Dawn on the dobro. Do another one, Dawn. Iron winter, old widow maker, heartbreaker, bone shaker. You make us better if we survive. We can learn, we can stay alive. Food in the pantry, in good supply. Crackling fire in the wood pile high, food in the cellar when summer's gone. Iron winter, teach us to be strong. Take that, iron winter, teach us to be strong.
I think that's the second time I've heard that, John. I really like the song.
Wow, that was a premiere last week.
Well,
In public,
Good
anyway.
job.
Thank you.
It gets better and better.
How about something else?
What are we up on? How about autumn leaves? We're going to do autumn leaves. I'll start off with a vocal, and Dawn's going to play some lead. Maybe I'll play some lead too, just to have some fun with it. The falling leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I miss your lips, the summer kisses, sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall.
That's another great song, John.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to do I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, let's do
sure.
that.
Let's do that. We're hear that lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. That midnight train is wide and low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Have you ever seen a night so long and time just goes dragging by? The moon drifts faint behind the cloud to hide his face and cry. Come on, Don. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I think there's another verse if I can remember. Play something while I think of it. Have you ever seen a robin weep when leaves begin to die? Like me, he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. As I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. Yay, Don.
Lovely.
That's another great song.
They're applauding madly, Don.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Charles, for inviting us to come and perform for you. It was a lot of fun. And thanks for listening, everybody. And thanks for playing. I really enjoyed all those different trips down guitar lane and memory lane. Let's see if I can do one last one here. Let's see now. This is a song that Fats Waller did, I think, if I have it right. No, he did I've Got a Feeling I'm Falling. This is an Irving Berlin song from the movie Top Hat with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. It goes like this. See, I used to know that chord. I move my guitar or my mic over a little bit now. Isn't this a lovely day to be caught in the rain? You were going on your way, now you've got to remain. Just as you were going, leaving me all at sea. The clouds broke, they broke, and oh, what a break for me. I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in the storm. I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Let the rain pitter-patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day. Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Well, thanks again for all of that, John. It's been a great evening, and we've had a lot of fun. I'll just say one thing before we shut down. As you know, I've got the recorder on, and I plan to cut a video out of this. So, as usual, I'll send it around to everybody who's here, so that if there's anything there that you think should not be on the video, well, then I can cut it out pretty easily. But that's my general practice, and the good thing about this is it will get us a slightly wider audience than you might think just looking at the gallery view of this. Is usually 20 or 30 people watch these videos by the time a week goes by. So anyway, thanks everybody for coming, and it's been another good Picker Circle. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.